This is serious. I was in the locker room after the game. George Kittle walked by me. I was standing right there doing my work. George Kittle walks by. He says, "Hey, Grant, nice man bag." I said, "Hey, George, thanks. I appreciate it." And he said, "Yeah, I like it." And I said, "Yeah, I had to step up my style." And he said, "Yeah, well, Debo did it first." And I was like, "Well, I didn't know that Debo has good style too." And that was it. It was really nice. I appreciate George Kittle complimenting my sartorial choices. I appreciate George Kittle acknowledging that I'm an extremely fashionable, handsome man because I am. And it's about time that he acknowledges that because I have acknowledged for years that he is an extremely fashionable, handsome man. Now, when he first came in the league, I didn't think he was that good looking. No offense. Thought he was a little awkward looking. I don't know what it was. But then he got paid millions of dollars. And it's funny how getting dozens and dozens of millions of dollars injected into your bank account really makes you better looking. I don't know what it is, but he's a quite handsome man who has great taste in clothes, as evidenced by his compliment of my man bag. And I just want to say that not only is this man bag fashionable, but it's so practical. I never lose anything anymore. Who here has lost their wallet in the last month? Not me. You know why? Because it's right here. I couldn't lose it if I tried. The key to not losing stuff is to get a man bag that's really pretty and then wearing it all the time. Other thing I like about man bags is you don't have to put a bunch of stuff in your pockets. I think putting stuff in your pockets is for the birds. The birds! I think Kittle was looking at my man bag thinking, I'm going to get one too. I think he's just a simple guy from Iowa, but he's like, nah, man, I'm a millionaire and I live in California and I admire Grant and his style. I'm going to be like Grant. So you know what, George? You have my blessing. You can wear the man bag. I won't tell people that you got it from me. I'll say you got it from Debo, like you said I did. Although I have way better style than Debo. Debo looks like the kind of guy who goes to the mall and buys the most expensive stuff, just guys. Like he's the dude who bought those big red boots. No, absolutely not. Debo wears like stuff that was fashionable in 2005, like affliction shirts with rhinestones on them. It's terrible. It's a damn shame the way he dresses. Kittle, though, I think dresses pretty nice. Christian McCaffrey dresses like, I don't know. He wears like boots. He tucks his shirt in. What is that? I mean, he's very fashionable, but he dresses like he's, I don't know. He comes from old money. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna go ride his horse later, play polo. Literally wears boots. Who am I to talk crap though? I wear a man bag. Some people call it a merce. You can call it a satchel. I call it a man purse because I'm comfortable with my masculinity. Anyway, George, I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. Are there any trades possible for right tackle? Man, not after week 1. I'll look into it though. Grant got that zesty bag. I think it's super zesty. Like the Taco Bell commercial from 20 years ago. Uno, dos, zesty. Do you remember that? We used to do, when I was in Little League, we used to do I was in the outfield, and we used to do like an outfield chant where the left fielder would go, Uno. And then I would say, dos. And the right fielder would go, zesty. And we do it all game. It was stupid. But I thought it was funny at 14. Dad Z Fitness says Purdy, 2 TDs and 2 fumbles with the McGlinchey 2.0, A minus. Okay. Okay. That's your grade. I'm a stickler, though. Tommy Huxley, nice merce, Grant. The chef has spoken. Thank you, Tommy. Tommy knows what he's talking about. Tommy knows what's up. Lorenzo Pinto said, did this win smell like 2019 versus Cincinnati Super Bowl bound? Man, it was week 1, dude. I'm not comparing it to that. It was week 1. Let's see. Not really, because that Cincinnati game, they put them away early. The Niners kind of let the Steelers hang around. Christian Bradley says CMC a country boy. Is he, though? He's from Colorado. People from Colorado amuse me. Like, do you guys think you're from? There's so many people in Colorado that walk around with cowboy hats. Like, what? Like they think it's Texas or something. It's Colorado. What country? Are you, I'm sorry. No offense, Christian. I like the way you dress. All your clothes seem very expensive. I can say that. But what is it with the guy who tucks in his shirt? Who tucks in his shirt and why? It maybe if you're 45 years old, you could tuck in your shirt. Even then, be like, man, that guy tucked in his shirt. Why? Like if you were wearing a suit, I could see tucking in your shirt. But he tucks in a t-shirt. That's troubling behavior. Christian, you need to stop tucking in your t-shirt and wearing boots. It's okay. You're 5'9". It doesn't matter. You're a handsome guy too. And you're a good player. But stop trying to make yourself look 5'11", man. I'm 6'1", and I can tell that you're not 5'11". Stop wearing the boots. Stop tucking your shirt in. Ask George. He'll tell you it doesn't look good. I don't know who's dressing you, man. Could be your girlfriend. Maybe she's your wife. I don't know. I think you could do better, Christian. Matthew Sanders is great. Here's a few shekels for calling Aiyuk for fantasy. You called Debo a few years ago, too, when he went all-pro. Sleeper pick. You got me the W. Yes. So glad. I'm juiced. I like being in Pittsburgh because the Steelers have all their like former players around. Like right over there doing post game, leaving right now is Charlie Batch. I love Charlie Batch as a kid. He's just over there talking. He was like, "Hey, what's up?" And I was like, "What's up? You don't know me, but I know you, Charlie Batch." Steelers are a cool team. A lot of history here. They just suck. What the? Can we spend 2 minutes talking about the Steelers? What the hell was that? Home opener. They had no energy. Nothing. They didn't know anything about the Niners. They had to discover late in the first half that Ambry Thomas isn't that good. Did you not read my practice reports? Did you not watch the instant reactions? I tried to tell you. I give these away teams free consulting, and they don't listen. That's on them. Anyway, quality control was the big winner today. Quality control. Because the Steelers didn't pay attention to it. I'm old. Greg says, talk shit, Grant. Niners crushed. What you got to cry about today, donkey? Nothing. I'm having a great day. HB Nate 55 says, BA is sleeper. Slept on maybe. I called him Torrey Holt before anyone else did. Torrey Holt 2.0. The funny thing is, I bet Brandon Aiyuk doesn't even know who Torrey Holt is. That's the thing about football players. They know their playbook. They know the sport. They know the scheme. They can break down X's and O's for days. You ask Brandon Aiyuk to explain the difference between coverages. He can knock it out. But you ask him about football history, I feel like very few players actually know it. Also, who cares? Me, I guess. Show's over. Ominous24 says, if Kyle coaches here for another 40 years, will he ever learn clock management? Man, 40 years? Is he going to be here longer than me? I don't think so. I think I'm going to outlast Kyle one way or another. Suchin says, just joined. I love BA. That was kind of awesome. It was kind of awesome. It's nice to see him fulfill all the potential that he's shown for so long. And I really want to take 100% credit for Brandon Aiyuk because, you know, he was in the doghouse not too long ago, and I believed in him. I said, Kyle, you're crazy. Aiyuk's your go-to guy, not Debo. And Kyle, who watches my show every day clearly, was like, you know what? I don't like Grant, but he's right. So, Brandon, you're welcome. 8 targets today. 4 of those were because I said you should get him. The other 4 came from Kyle. I'm the one that got you the other 4. You're welcome. It's true, though. Brandon Aiyuk would be in the doghouse right now if it weren't for me. And I just want to remind people that in 2021, when the Niners played in Green Bay, I stayed out there, happened to be staying at the same hotel as his mom, ran into her at the bar, started talking about Brandon, took her out to dinner, showed her a great time, and now look at him. His career's taken off. Why? Because I took his mom out to dinner. It's a one-to-one correlation. You could even call it causation. So, Brandon, you're welcome. And you owe me. And one day I'm going to come and ask you for a favor. I don't know when that day is going to come. But you're going to have to call me Godfather when that day comes, all right? And I'll put my hand out like this. It's really gratifying when I can turn someone's career around. I have such an important impact on this team. A lot of people think I'm a hater, but I just want the best for these players. And I'm making it happen for Brandon Aiyuk. Now, sure, he's running the routes and getting open and catching the passes, but I'm the one that told him, you can do it. And I'm the one that told Kyle, call Brandon Ayuk's number. So I really think I'm doing a great job. You're welcome. David Baker says a true man doesn't care what others say about what they wear. Wear what you like and strut. That's right. I just appreciate someone who gives me a compliment, though. Like, when George came over and said he liked my man purse, I wasn't going to be like, you know what? I don't care. I was going to be like, you know what, George? That is the sweetest thing I've heard all day. You just made my day. Salutations. That's what I wanted to say. I don't think I said any of that to him, though. I think I just mumbled because I get nervous. I don't talk well. I'm leaving. Show's over. Thanks for watching. I'll be home tomorrow. 2 streams. Got a 7:30 flight out of here. That means 4:30 Pacific time. Pray for me. Got a layover in Phoenix, which is just wonderful. Such a good time. Non-direct flights. Then I'll be home around 1. I'll do a stream with Ryan 1:32, and I'll get Larry in the afternoon. And then I'm going to sleep forever. Not forever. That's kind of dark. But for a long time. Keith Murphy, the unbeaten, says Purdy talked a little spicy on Peterson. 2 TDs on him. Spicy. Just like hot sauce.